Let us give a round of applause to all the eminent personalities for their dignified presence. Just as the first rays of the sun brighten a new day, a warm welcome sets the tone for a memorable occasion. With that spirit, I invite Ms. Jovita Carol Soons to extend a heartfelt welcome to the gathering.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries and dear colleagues. Success is just about achieving goals, but also about the journey and the lessons learned along the way. It is about resilience in the face of challenges, the determination to keep striving despite obstacles, and the continuous pursuit of excellence. Today, at SAMBHRAMA 2025, we come together to celebrate the achievements of our dedicated staff members who have made remarkable contributions to academia and research. This year, 175 staff members have excelled in their respective academic fields. We take pride in celebrating achievements in research, including the publication of research articles, books, book chapters, and patents, research grants, PhD degrees, and qualification advancements. Additionally, we are excited to introduce a new artistic category to showcase the diverse talents of our faculty beyond academics. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion, a tribute to hard work, dedication, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. We are honored to have with us our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Kavita K.R., Regional Joint Director, Department of Collegiate Education, Mangaluru. Ma'am, your presence today is truly inspiring and we deeply appreciate your time and support. I now request Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J., Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, to extend a green welcome to our chief guest. A special welcome to Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J., Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, whose leadership in academic innovation, research and holistic education has propelled our university to greater heights. His forward-thinking approach has nurtured an environment where both students and faculty flourish intellectually and professionally. Welcome you, Father. I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed registrars, Dr. Ronald Nazareth and Dr. Alvin Desa. Your presence adds great value to this event and we are honored to have you with us today. Welcome you both. I warmly welcome my co-convener, Ms. Bini Chan, whose unwavering support has been invaluable. Welcome you, ma'am. I extend a warm welcome to all the directors, deans, heads of departments and my esteemed colleagues. Your presence enriches this gathering and we are delighted to have you with us. SAMBHRAMA is more than just a felicitation ceremony. It is a moment of reflection, appreciation and inspiration. With this, I once again welcome you all to SAMBHRAMA 2025.
Now move on to the most awaited part of the evening, the felicitation ceremony, where we recognize excellence across various academic and service contributions. I now call upon the following staff members in this order to read out the list of the awardees. List of Best Paper Award, PhD Guided and PhD Degree Received will be read by Dr. Chandrasekhar Shetty. Recognition of Outstanding Contributions across various schools. School of Physical Science by Dr. Ishwar Bhatt. School of Life Science by Dr. Hemachandra. School of Information Science and Technology by Dr. Asha Abraham. School of Arts and Humanities by Dr. Lovina Lobo. School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy by Dr. Manuel Tauro. School of Business and Management by Dr. Rajni Suresh. School of Language and Culture by Dr. Charles V. Furtado. School of Occasional Studies, as well as list of staffs who have completed 25 years of service, and the list of retiring staff members will be read by Dr. Rosevera de Souza.
Very good afternoon. I am privileged and delighted to read out the SAMBHRAMA Best Paper Award list. This year we give the prize school-wise. The Best Paper awardees will get cash prize memento and a certificate. The best paper awardees are requested to return the voucher signed to the convener after this program. School of Physical Sciences, Dr. Emmanuel Deepak De Silva, who published students' research work in the Journal of Material Science, Materials, Electronics, which has an impact factor of 2.8. It's a Q2 journal. Along with that, he published 2 Q1 category journals and 1 Q2 journal. He edited a book, published 2 conference proceedings, and he got MJS grant of 4.2 lakhs. Additionally, he was awarded with PhD guideship. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. From the School of Life Sciences, Dr. Jyoti Miranda. A BSc students project is published in International Journal of Ecology and Environmental Sciences, which has Scopus Index Journal. Also, she has published 1 book chapter along with Dr. Sana Sheikh. Congratulations to Dr. Jyoti Miranda, Department of Botany. From the School of Information Science and Technology, Dr. Archana Yashodhar published an article in SN Computer Science, which has Scopus Index, Q2 category journal. She was also awarded with PhD from the Vishwesvaraya Technical University for her PhD title, The Quantification of Heterogeneous Datasets Using Classification and Feature Selection. From the School of Arts and Humanities, Mr. Shimil PV, he published an article in Scopus Q1 category journal, Journal of Current Psychology. From the School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy, Ms. Suchitra published an article in International Journal of Communication, Network and Information Security, which is a Scopus Index Q3 journal. She also co-authored a textbook for 3rd semester BCom students. From the School of Business Management, Dr. Rajani Suresh published an article in Journal of Cleaner Production, which has impact factor of 9.7, which is Q1 category journal. She is also awarded with PhD guideship. From the School of Languages and Cultural Studies, Ms. Lovelyn Pinto published an article in a peer-reviewed journal, Entanglements, Journal of Posthumanities. Also, she has published 2 book chapters. She has cleared NET and KSET. Two of our faculty successfully guided PhD to their students. Dr. Asha Abraham from the Department of Biotechnology guided Dr. Srijesh for PhD from Mangalore University. She also co-authored 2 research papers published in index journals. Dr. Shashikiran Nivas, Department of Biotechnology, guided Dr. Sachin S. Patavardhan for his PhD under Mangalore University. Six more of our faculty completed their PhD. Dr. Srijesh PC obtained his PhD from Mangalore University for the thesis title Isolation and Characterization of Bacteria from Mice Ovaries and Effects of its Bioactivities on Ovarian Cancer Cells. Dr. John Dita Oberoi obtained her PhD from Utkal University, Bhubaneswar for her PhD thesis title Warp and Weft, a comparative study on the lives of handloom weavers in Jupiter, Jalapur district, Odisha. Dr. Sivarin Pinto obtained her PhD in English from Srinivas University for the thesis titled Web of Human Relationships in Select Novels of J.M. Cotage. She also published 2 more articles in an peer-reviewed journal. Dr. Nimmi I from the Department of English obtained her PhD from JNU, New Delhi for the thesis titled A Place in Time, Muslims in History, Literature and Archaeology. Dr. Nimmi I. Dr. Reggie P. John obtained his PhD in Economics from Mangalore University for the PhD thesis titled An Analysis of Household Healthcare Expenditure of Christian and Muslim Communities with a special reference to Dakshina Kannada district of Karnataka. Dr. Joanne D'Souza from the Department of Commerce obtained his PhD in Commerce from Davangere University for the thesis titled Performance Evaluation of Select Hybrid Mutual Funds. I request Dr. Ishwar Bhatt sir to continue the awardee list.
Good evening to all of you. I am very glad to present the list of awardees from the School of Physical Science. First of all, I would like to present the name of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, S.J. Father has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q&A Journal and 3 book chapters. He has been awarded PhD Guideship in Chemistry, awarded Best Principal Award for 2022-2024 by IACHE, Association for Christian Higher Education, conferred the prestigious Environmental Peace Building Education Award by the International Association of Educators for World Peace, affiliated to ECOSOC, United Nations, in the 20th World Peace Conference held between 29th and 31st December 2024 in Delhi. Congratulations, Father. Next, under research grants, Dr. Ronald Nazareth. He has received an MJES funded project grant of rupees 5 lakh, co-authored 3 research articles and holds 2 patent publications. Additionally, he has been awarded PhD Guideship. Dr. Jyoti N. Rao. She has received an MJES funded project grant of rupees 1,55,000. She has been awarded PhD Guideship. Dr. Neelakantan VK. He has received an MJES funded project grant of 3 lakhs. Additionally, he has been awarded PhD Guideship. Ms. Jyoti Simov was from the Chemistry Department. She has received an MJES funded project grant of rupees 1,75,000 and published 2 research articles and edited 1 book. Dr. Chandrasekhar Shetty from Physics Department, he has received an MJES funded project grant of rupees 3 lakhs. He has published 1 research article and he has been awarded PhD Guideship. Dr. Vinola Rodriguez, she has received an MJES funded project grant of 1,60,000 and received PhD Guideship. Ms. Sahana, she has received an MJES funded project grant of rupees 50,000. Now, under research publications, physical science, Ms. Meghana, she has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q&A Journal and 1 book chapter. Miss Anupriya Shetty, she has published 2 research articles in Scopus Indexed Q3 journal. Dr. Rita Krasta, she has published 3 research articles, one in Scopus Indexed Q3 journal. She has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Praveen D'Souza, he has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q1 journal and 6 conference proceedings. He has been awarded PhD guideship in physics. Dr. Divya N. Shetty, she has published 1 research article and 2 book chapters. She has been awarded PhD guideship in chemistry. Miss Soumya T, she has published 6 research articles and 1 book chapter. Miss Sneha Saji, she has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q1 journal and 1 patent publication. Miss Deeksha Bangera, she has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q1 journal. Dr. Roshan Frederick D'Souza for PhD guideship. Okay. I'm not finding Dr. Roshan Frederick D'Souza. Next is Dr. Lavina Priscilla D'Souza for PhD guideship. Next, under patent publication category, Miss Manisha S. She has received 1 patent publication. Under books authored and co-authored category, Miss Rakshita K. She has authored and co-authored 1 textbook each. Next, under book chapter category, Mr. Jisu George. He has published 1 book chapter. Mr. Harshit B. He has published 1 book chapter. Dr. Narayana Mulya B. He has co-authored 1 book chapter. Next, under competitive exam category, those who cleared any one of NET, KSET or JEST. Miss Shreya Bhakta K cleared KSET. Shreya Bhakta is not here. Next, Miss Chinmayi V. Bhatt cleared KSET. Not here. Miss Melvita Lima Barreto cleared KSET. Not there. Miss Hensil Cleta Pinto, cleared K-set. Mr. Vinay Dr. cleared K-set from the Department of Physics. With this, I congratulate all the awardees. Now I request Dr. Hemachandra to continue with the awardees of School of Life Science. Thank you.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Chief Guest of the function, Dr. K.R. Kavita, the Joint Director of Mangalore Region, and I'm happy to announce the names of SAMBHRAMA 25 awardees under the School of Life Sciences. First category is Research Grants, Dr. Santosh Wilson Govias. Dr. Santosh has received MJS funded project grant of 7 lakh. He has been awarded a PhD guideship. Dr. Febi Lucos from Food Science. Dr. Febi has received an MJS funded project grant of 3,50,000. She holds one patent publication. She has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Daniela Ann Yelchain. Dr. Daniela has received an MJS funded project grant of 4 lakh. She has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Swarnalata BN. Dr. Swarnalata has received MJS funded project grant of 3 lakh. She has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Ramya Varadarajan. Dr. Ramya has received MJS funded project grant of 1,60,000. She has published one book chapter and she has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Jovita Carol Sons. Dr. Jovita has received an MJS funded project grant of 1,60,000 and she holds 3 patent publications. Under research publications, Dr. Gigi George. Dr. Gigi has one research article publication, Al Shodhana, and she has received PhD guideship. Reverend Dr. Melvin Dicuna. Father Melvin Dicuna has received a PhD guideship. Dr. Lynette Daphne Lastrado. Dr. Lynette has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Srilalita Shwarna. Dr. Srilalita Shwarna has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Ambarish Shian. Dr. Ambarish has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Vaishali Rai. Dr. Vaishali has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. S.N. Raghavendra. Dr. Raghavendra has been awarded PhD guideship. Under book chapters, Dr. Sana Sheikh. Dr. Sana has published 2 book chapters and she has been awarded PhD guideship. Dr. Pallavi Baliga. Dr. Pallavi has published 1 book chapter and has been awarded PhD guideship. Ms. Anusha Bhatt. Anusha Bhatt has cleared KSET. Patent publication, Ms. Claret S. D'Souza. Ms. Claret holds 3 patent publications and she has received Global Women in Business and Leadership Award by Global Women's Business and Leadership Alliance, Global Council of for the Promotion of International Trade 2025. Awards and achievement, Mr. Kiran Vati K. Mr. Kiran Vati has awarded first place in Nature category photography competition held by Wiki Commons, organized by Wikimedia Group. Dr. Hari Prasad Shetty. Dr. Hari Prasad has awarded full scholarship for attending and participating in the 3rd Wikipedia Technology Summit 2024 held at Hyderabad, Telangana on 4th and 5th October 2024 by WMF. Now I request Dr. Asha Abraham to continue with School of Information Science and Technology.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to announce the awardees under the School of Information Science and Technology. Dr. Ruben S. He has secured a major project grant of rupees 32,76,678 from Mahe DST Hub, Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi. He has availed Sophia University Lecturing Research Grant at the Department of Information and Communication Sciences, Sophia University, during April to July 2024. He has published 2 research articles and 2 book chapters. Additionally, he has received PhD guideship from our university. Ms. Reema Krishna Jalihal. She received a funded project grant from MJS for 1,10,000. Ms. Vinaya Durga M. received MJS funded project grant of 1,50,000. Ms. Premalata. Ms. Premalata was awarded MJS project grant for 1,40,000 and she has published 1 research article. Ms. Shilpa Shetty T has received an MJS funded project grant for 1,40,000 and has cleared NET exam. Awardees under Research Publications, Computer Science category. Ms. Anna Purneshwari Shetty. She has published 1 research article and edited 1 book and got Best Paper Award, Wearable Sensor-Based Gait Analysis, Advanced Feature Extraction Techniques at the 2nd International Conference on Advances in Information Technology. Ms. Vidya Kumari, she has published 1 research article. Ms. Sucheta Vijay Kumar. Ms. Sucheta Vijay Kumar has published 2 research articles and 1 book chapter. Dr. Hemalata N. She has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q2 journal and has received PhD guideship from our university. Dr. Hemalada N. has published one research article in Scopus Index Q2 journal and received guideship from our university. Ms. Reshmi. Ms. Reshmi has published one research article. Dr. Santosh B. Dr. Santosh B. has authored one book, published one research article, and one book chapter. Additionally, he has received the PhD guideship from our university. Dr. Shine Worky. Dr. Jeevan Pinto. The awardees under category for clearing competitive examination. Ms. Achala Nagesh, NET and KSET. Ms. Shirley V. Andrade, KSET. Special recognition for award, Mr. Santosh Notegar. Wikimedia Foundation, USA has appointed Mr. Santosh Notegar as South Asian Ambassador for Wikipedia Asian Month activities. He was awarded full scholarship to represent South Asian countries in Wikisource conference, which was held in Denpasar, Bali, Indonesia. I congratulate all the awardees. I call upon Dr. Lovina Lobo to announce the award winners of the School of Arts and Humanities.
The awardees under School of Arts and Humanities, Reverend Dr. Melvin S. Pinto, SJ. He has received MGA's project fund of Rs 3,20,000. He has published one research article, 2 book chapters, and has received PhD guideship. He was also the visiting professor at Sophia University, Japan. Awardees under the research articles, Dr. P.P. Sajimon. He has published 3 research articles, has 4 book chapters, authored 7 books, holds 1 patent publication, and has received PhD guideship from our university. Mr. Vishal Nayak, he has published 1 research article. Dr. Manohar Saravo, he has published 1 research article and received PhD guideship. Dr. Florine Sones, Dr. Florine Sones has published 1 research article, 2 books, and received PhD guideship. Dr. Roshan Montero has published 1 research article, 1 book chapter, and has received PhD guideship. Mr. Alvin D'Souza has published 1 research article. Ms. Sunita Machado has published 2 research articles. Ms. Sunita Machado. Mr. Sanjeeva, he has published 1 research article. Ms. Bhavya Shetty, she has published 1 research article. Ms. Bhavya Shetty. Dr. Shakila Hegde has published 1 research article and 1 book chapter. She has also received PhD guideship. Dr. Sweta Raskina, she has published 2 research articles, 1 book chapter, and has received PhD guideship. Ms. Carol Cheryl Pereira, she has published 4 research articles and 1 book chapter. Ms. Nayana Sri has published 1 research article, 1 textbook, and 4 book chapters. Dr. Rosvira received PhD guideship. Dr. Shalini Ayappa has received PhD guideship. Dr. Vidya Vinuta D'Souza, Dr. Shalini Ayappa. Dr. Vidya Vinuta D'Souza has received PhD guideship. Dr. Prithvi. Dr. Prithvi has received PhD guideship from our university. Award and books authored and co-authored. Ms. Vinola S. Siquera has published 1 textbook. Awardees under competitive exam. Mr. Wilson Glenn Pereira. He has cleared KSET. Awardees for improvement in qualification. Ms. Chandrakala, Assistant PRO. She has completed PG Diploma in Konkani from St. Aloysius College Autonomous and has secured the 1st rank. Ms. Preethal Renita Castellino from Department of Administrative and Support Staff. She has completed Bachelor of Library and Information Science from Karnataka State Open University with a CGPA of 8.3, achieving 1st class exemplary and secured the 10th rank in the university. Award and awards and achievements. Dr. Mona Mendonça. Dr. Mona Mendonça was recognized and honored as multifaceted achiever by Kallachu Publishing House on 5th January 2025. This esteemed recognition acknowledges her exceptional contribution in the field of history and her notable accomplishments in other areas. She has also received PhD guideship from our university. Congratulations to all the awardees. I now call upon Dr. Manuel Tauro, Dean of School of Commerce and Finance and Accountancy, to read out the next category of awardees.
Thank you, Dr. Lavina. Respected dignitaries and my dear colleagues, it's my pleasure to announce the awardees from our School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy. Research publications, Mr. Mohammad Tausif. He has published 5 research articles in Scopus Index Journal Q1 and Q2. He is also NET qualified with JRF. Congratulations. Ms. Nivedita has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q2. Ms. Renita Joyce Fernandez. Ms. Renita Fernandez has published 2 research articles in Scopus Indexed Q2. Dr. Zena D'Souza. She has published 3 research articles, co-authored 1 book chapter, and received the PhD guideship from our university. Mr. Akshit Kumar has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q3. Dr. Smitha DK Dr. Smitha has published 1 research article in Scopus Index Q3 and has written 1 book, received the PhD guideship from our university. Mr. Shakin Raj has published 1 research article in Scopus Indexed Q3. Ms. Anisha A. Kulal Ms. Anisha has published 1 research article and 1 conference proceedings. Ms. Rachel Disha D'Souza has published 1 research article and 1 conference proceedings. Dr. Swati Bhatt P. has published 1 research article, 1 book chapter, 1 book, and holds 1 patent. She has received 2 awards, 1 for Young Researcher Award 2024 for the groundbreaking paper Innovative Frontiers Unveiling the Nexus of Technology and Entrepreneurship Development, awarded by INSC Institute of Scholars, certified and registered under Ministry of MSME, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, and recognized as reviewer and INSC International Publishing Platforms, and also for technical events under the stream Commerce, and also received PhD guideship from our university. Congratulations, she has reached back. Dr. Carolina Jennifer has published 1 research article, 1 book chapter, 1 book, and received guideship from our university. Dr. Shobha has published 1 research article and received PhD guideship from our university. Mr. Deepak KV. Mr. Deepak has published 2 research articles. He has won bronze medal for research publication, dynamic relationship between rupee-dollar exchange rate and major economic indicators by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India International Research Award 2024. Mr. Arjun Prakash has published 2 research articles. Dr. Bharati R. has published 1 research article and received the guideship from our university. Awards in the books authored or co-authored, Ms. Sarita Krasta, she has co-authored 1 textbook. Ms. Helma Preeti Rodriguez has co-authored 1 textbook. Ms. Pujari Nisha Gopal also has co-authored 1 textbook. Awards under NET and KSET examinations qualification. Ms. Samriddhi BK, she has cleared NET as well as KSET. Ms. Vanessa Montero cleared KSET. Father Roshan Thomas cleared KSET. Congratulations to all the awardees. Now I request Dr. Rajni Suresh, Dean of School of Business and Management, to announce the next set of awardees. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manuel. Respected dignitaries on the dais and my dear colleagues, it is indeed my proud privilege to announce the list of awardees from the School of Business and Management. Ms. Divya Pereira for research grant. She has received an MJES funded project grant of rupees 1,60,000. Ms. Prima Victoria Tauro, she has received an MJES funded project grant of 40,000 rupees, and Ms. Prima Victoria Tauro has also published one research article. The next category of awards, research articles, Dr. Justin P. James, he has published one research article in a Scopus indexed Q1 ABDC A listed paper. Dr. Justin James. Father Dr. Kiran Koth has published one research article. Father Kiran is not here. Dr. Paulami Saha, she has published one research article in a Scopus Index Q1 ABDC A listed journal. Mr. Manoj Dyson Fernandez, he has published one research article. Mr. Kishore BN, he has published two research articles in Scopus Indexed and ABDC journals. Dr. Swapna Rose, she has published one research article indexed in the Web of Science and received PhD guideship. Ms. Claret Vinaya Pereira has published 3 research articles and 1 book chapter. Ms. Bini Chan has published 2 research articles and has cleared the KSET exam. Mr. Ayush Kotari has published 2 research articles and 2 book chapters. Ms. Tripti has published 1 research article. Ms. Sahana, she has published 4 research articles. Ms. Sahana. Dr. Aarti Shanbag, she has published 1 research article and has received PhD guideship. Dr. Mamata, she has published 1 research article and has received PhD guideship. Mr. Sonal Stephen Lobo has published 2 research articles. Dr. Dhananjaya, I think he's not there. Dr. Rowena Wright, she has received PhD guideship. Dr. Beena Days, she has received PhD guideship. In In the next category, books authored, co-authored, Professor Edmund Frank has written 2 books and organized a diploma program in herbal medicine and disease prevention for a batch of 35 prisoners in the district prison in Mangalore. The next category, competitive exams, NET, KSET, Father Vishwas, NET and KSET. Thank you. For the next list of awardees, I request Dr. Charles Furtado to read out the names.
It's a pleasure to read out the names of the awardees of the School of Languages and Cultural Studies. Miss Flora Castellino for the project Edwin J.F. D'Souza's Short Stories Review. She has also received funding from the Mangalore University Konkani Adhyayana Peeta of Rs 50,000. On the occasion of the International Women's Day, Ashavadi Prakashana and Lekha Kanchu Ektar jointly felicitated her for the service rendered towards Konkani language, literature and culture. She has also completed MSW in counseling. Mr. Christopher John D'Souza. He has received MJES funded project. Is not here. Books authored and co-authored. Dr. Sylvia Rego, who has published 1 book. Dr. Mahabub Ali A. Nadaf. He has also published 1 book. Many have published research articles. Dr. Anup Denzel Vegas, he has published 2 research articles and received PhD guideship. Dr. Sandhya U. Sirsikar, she has published 1 research article, 1 book, and has also received her PhD guideship. Miss Leelu Kumari, Dr. Govind Tapa Chetri, Dr. Dinesh Nayak has received PhD guideship. Dr. Melissa Govius, she has received her PhD guideship. The following have cleared the NET, KSET and JEST. Mr. Jim George, he has cleared the NET. Miss Arundhati Ramesh, she has also cleared the NET. Miss Grishma Damodaran, she has cleared her KSET. Miss Merlin Flavie D'Souza, she has cleared her KSET. Miss Kavita, not there. Miss Royce Rekha Braggs. She has cleared her KSET. I congratulate all the awardees and hand over the mic to Dr. Rosevira D'Souza, Dean, School of Arts and Humanities, who will read out the awardees from the School of Vocational Studies.
Happy to read the names of the awardees in the School of Vocational Studies. From the category of book authored and co-authored, we have Miss Charlene Avil Menezes. She has authored one book. In the artistic category, we have Aldrina A.M., artist and design of the book A Cry Heard as Song, written by Sarah Flix, published by Aloysius Prakashana. From the category of competitive examination, Net KSET Jest, we have Miss Delma Laura Dicunna, who has completed her Net and KSET. We have Mr. Aaron Frieder Herry, who has completed his KSET. Now in the category of 25 years of commendable selfless service to the institution, we have Dr. Ravindra Swamy, School of Information Science and Technology, who has also received the PhD guideship and also received MGES funded project of rupees 1,50,000. From the administrative staff, we have Nirmala Pinto. To go to the next category, we have retiring and retired staff who have given their commendable service to the institution for more than 3 decades. I request Dr. Dennis Fernandez from the History Department to come forward. We congratulate Dr. Dennis Fernandez for his selfless service for almost 34 years. Congratulations, sir, and thank you for the administrative as well as academic role that you have played. We have next in the list Dr. Ratan Tilak Mohanta from the Department of English, who joined the service in 1990 and has completed almost 35 years of service to this institution. Dr. Ratan Tilak Mohanta served in the Department of English. He was also the head of the Department of English and also research guide. Congratulations, sir, and thank you for your service to this institution. We have Dr. Alvin Desa from the English department for achieving PhD guideship and for being elected as the Vice President of IHE. Is also awarded with the Innovative Teacher Award by All India Association for Christian Higher Education, IHE. Congratulations, sir. and we wish you all the best. Next, we have Dr. Hemachandra. I request Dr. Hemachandra to come forward. Dr. Hemachandra is serving the Department of Zoology. Thank you, sir, and congratulations. Next, we have Dr. Narayan Bhatt from the Department of Physics. Thank you, sir, and wish you all the best. I request Dr. Narayan Bhatt to come forward. We congratulate Dr. Narayan Bhatt for his valuable service to the institution. And thank him profusely. Congratulations, sir, and thank you. Next in the list, we have Dr. Ishwar Bhatt. Dr. Ishwar Bhatt is serving the Department of Physics. So we thank you for your commendable service to the department and to the institution. We wish you all the very best. Next in the list, we have Dr. Vishwanath Badikana. From the Department of Canada. Dr. Vishwanath Badikana has published one book. Dr. Vishwanath Badikana has also contributed a lot in the area of culture, Tulu, and also Wikipedia. Congratulations, sir, and we wish you all the best. Next in the category, we have Dr. Ravi Shetty from the Department of Commerce. Next, we have Mr. Edwin C.R. Menezes from the administrative staff, was served in the library and retired last year. So Edwin, we commend your service to the institution, congratulate you and wish you all the very best. I request Mr. Dennis Rebello to come forward from the administrative staff. Mr. Dennis Rebello is serving at the Arupe block. Thank you, sir, for your selfless service, and we wish you all the best. Congratulations to all the awardees, and I wish them all the very best. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our award recipients. Thank you to each presenter for highlighting the outstanding contributions of our faculty. Up next, we take great honor in felicitating Dr. Kavita KR, recognizing her contributions to education and leadership. I request Ms. Binnie Chan to take us through her achievements. I also request Dr. Kavita to take the chair of honor.
A very good evening to all present here. It is with great joy that I welcome you all for SAMBHRAMA 2025, a celebration of excellence, dedication, and inspiration. This event is a testament to the remarkable individuals who have contributed immensely to the world of education. And today, we are privileged to have with us distinguished academician and a leader, Dr. Kavita KR, Joint Director, Mangalore Region. Some individuals leave behind footprints of wisdom and inspiration, shaping the very foundation of education and progress. Dr. Kavita is one such visionary, a name that resembles with dedication, leadership, and unwavering commitment to academic excellence. Dr. Kavita's academic journey is a story of brilliance and perseverance. She holds an MSc in Botany from Bangalore University, where she earned a second rank and a gold medal in Palynology. Her thirst for knowledge led her to earn an MPhil in microbiology and a PhD in botany from Bharatiya University, proving her relentless pursuit of scientific discovery and academic distinction. Knowledge alone doesn't make a great educator. What makes Dr. Kavita remarkable is her ability to inspire, mentor, and shape the minds of young learners. With over 34 years of experience in undergraduate teaching and 10 years in postgraduate education, she has played a very important role in shaping the careers of thousands of her students. Beyond the classroom, Dr. Kavita is a leader, a reformer, and a change maker. Her contributions have redefined institutional growth, quality assurance, and academic policy making. She has held several prestigious leadership positions, some of which are: she's been Registrar of Rupatunga University, where she played a key administrative role in governance and institutional planning. She's been the head of the Department of Botany, leading both undergraduate and postgraduate studies with academic rigor. She's also been the academic dean at Government Science College, Bangalore, driving excellence in curriculum development and faculty training. She is not just a leader, but a visionary who understands the pulse of quality education. As IQAC coordinator, she led Government Science College to an outstanding A+ grade in NAAC accreditation, achieving a remarkable CGPA of 3.54. This achievement is a testament of her unwavering dedication to academic excellence and institutional development. Dr. Kavita's influence extends far beyond a single institution. She has played a critical role in shaping policies, mentoring institutions, and guiding the future of higher education. As a quality facilitator for the State Quality Assurance Cell, she has ensured continuous academic improvement in Karnataka's government colleges. She has been a Board of Studies and Board of Examinations member at esteemed institutions like Bangalore University, Mount Carmel College, St. Joseph College, and many others. She has mentored numerous colleges in their journey towards autonomy and accreditation, helping them achieve excellence. Dr. Kavita's passion for knowledge is not confined to teaching. She is an accomplished researcher with 20 published research papers in peer-reviewed and UGC CARE-listed journals. She has successfully completed a UGC-funded minor research project showcasing her scientific expertise. Her research has inspired postgraduate students, research scholars, young scientists to delve deeper into the mysteries of plant sciences and microbiology. She is not just an academician, she is a thought leader who believes in pushing the boundaries of knowledge. Her expertise has been sought after across the country, as she has been a key speaker and resource person in national and international conferences. Beyond academics and research, Dr. Kavita is a beacon of support for students. A trained counselor from Nimhans, she has dedicated her time as coordinator of the Student Counseling Cell, helping students overcome personal and academic challenges. Her ability to listen, guide, and mentor has touched the lives of countless students, offering them not just education, but confidence, direction, and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about visionary educators, transformative leaders, and passionate mentors, Dr. Kavita stands as a shining example. Her contribution, her leadership, and her unwavering dedication have redefined higher education, empowered institutions, and inspired generations. Today, as we celebrate Samram, let's take a moment to acknowledge, appreciate the immense contribution of Dr. Kavita. Her journey is not just a personal story, but a legacy that will continue to inspire and shape the future of education. On behalf of everybody present here, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to you, Dr. Kavita. We are truly honored to have you with us. May I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to honor Ma'am with a shawl, Dr. Olwin Dessa, the Registrar of St. Aloysius Autonomous College, to honor Ma'am with a coffee table book, and Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Registrar of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, to honor Ma'am with a fruit basket. Thank you, dignitaries.
Now I invite Dr. Kavita to address the gathering.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, the registrars of this university, the conveners of this SAMBHRAMA program, and my very dear faculty members. First of all, I'm extremely happy to be here today in this wonderful campus. I was really very impressed and happy as I just drove through this campus. So I thank the institution for having invited me to this SAMBHRAMA. And this SAMBHRAMA was a real SAMBHRAMA in the true sense of that word. I thoroughly enjoyed this event. First, I want to congratulate all the faculty members who have received their awards and recognitions. I was just thinking, as I was on the stage, that there's so much of talent in this campus. And you've all accomplished so much in a very short time. I see all youngsters here. I'm really stoked actually to listen to the number of papers that you have published, the patents that you have got, and other awards and projects that you have brought to this university. It's indeed a very, very proud moment for me also to be, a privileged moment, I should say, to be handing over this award. And at the same time, I was just reflecting that this culture of recognizing your milestones and awarding you at every stage in your accomplishment is such a wonderful process. So I should actually congratulate the management of St. Aloysius Institution to have had this program. So I don't know from how many years they've been running this program. 10 years having this program. Because I was just thinking, you have the psychologists now speak about the innate need for validation, innate need for the human beings to be appreciated. I think all of us, need that recognition and appreciation. And this is what the institution is doing for all of you. In fact, when I was invited to this program, just in the morning, I was just browsing. Are there any research papers
which speaks about what is the impact of such recognitions and award ceremonies or weeks that go on in the educational field. I just chanced upon, very briefly, of course, I didn't go through very deeply, just briefly I chanced upon one APA paper that was published in 2012, which speaks of what is the influence of such programs on the faculty. There's a lot of, boosting of your morale, and then you feel your self-esteem, and then probably it's a motivation or an inspiration for you to continue your academic journey, and then students are also, you become the role models of the students. I'm very impressed, our Honorable Vice Chancellor himself is leading the team by being one of the recipient of this award. So there are lots of, congratulations sir, and there are lots of benefits. That's what the paper speaks about. So that was when I thought, I should ask, have you also conducted, because 10 years, have you conducted a survey, interviewing all the recipients as to how much of a change this recognition and award brought within you? I don't know, sir. If there is a research on this, probably in the coming days, that would be wonderful, because somewhere when you receive, it was like a convocation here, and I felt so happy. We never did all this in our life, in our academic journey, because those days the focus was only on teaching. And then, as you have very rightly said, then teaching with passion, and nothing else mattered to us. I'm sure the senior faculty will agree. But today the educational scenario is totally different. And I think you are walking a tightrope walk where you have to balance your teaching and your research, and there's so much of pressure that you have to publish in the journals which are having a good impact factor, and then you have to have patents, you have to have innovations, you have to bring. So there's so much of a responsibility that you shoulder that was much more than our times, that is, I'm just talking about 2 decades ago. So I'm sure, this is a kind of validation. See, all of us are not self-driven, because there are some of us who don't need anything at all. We will continue with our journey without being recognized or honored. But then today's generation of you people, you require that validation which keeps motivating and inspiring you to do more and more. So in that direction, I think this institution has done excellently well. In the last 10 years, I think all of you received awards, one or the other category, and it's a happy moment, I'm sure. That's what I feel. And I was also thinking, this is a moment where I want to share a few concerns that I have been going through or having in the last couple of years. If I have time, I just want to share, because I think, it's very, of course, you may all know about it, because these are things that are there in the media and we read a lot about it. Today, I think our country is progressing very fast when it comes to the research area. And very soon, the report says that in the next 5 years, we may be the 3rd country in the world to have to publish the maximum number of research papers, our research output. So the highest being China, the second one is US, and of course we are going to stand the 3rd highest with respect to the number of papers that we are publishing. That is something, this data is between 2017 and 22. And I believe in this span of time, we have, as a country, published 1.3 million papers. And the progress has been 54%, the upsurge of research output has been 54% higher in this short span of time. When I just read this, amazing. Oh my God, in just another 5 years, we are going to be the second country, second highest, in terms of research output. But then if you look at our GDP, which is for the civilian research, is just 0.67%. And the global average is something around 1.8% of the GDP spent on research. So we are spending very less on research. That way I wanted to ask, what is MJES? I'm sorry. Oh, management, because I was wondering how is that we have missed getting funds from MJES, because so that was my thought constantly when you kept saying. So our expenditure is so less, but we are producing such huge numbers in terms of our papers. And, again, I should congratulate, because in this 54%, I don't know what percentage contribution this institution does. It must be really good. And then if you look at this number, I was also, this is again a quote that I read in the papers, which published this data. It's from Einstein. It said that not everything can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. So it's so beautifully spoken, because we are chasing numbers as a country I'm talking about. But if you look at our quality indicators of our research papers, here of course it's all Scopus Index 10, Q1, Q2, Q3, that's what I was seeing. I was very impressed. But if you look at our country, we stand 28th position out of 30 in terms of the quality of our papers. And if you look at the citation, globally, each paper averages 25 to 30 citations for each paper, and our average is somewhere around 12.7. So it's like, when we speak of numbers, we are excited, but when we talk of quality, slowly the heart starts shrinking, because we know that our benchmarks, I don't know, probably here the H index of your research scholars must be very high. And if you look at that, all our institutions of excellence, that is the IITs and your IIMs, etc., IASC, all these, if you put all of them together, in terms of publications, they are 5 times less than the second-tier Chinese universities. So this again is a concern, 5 times lesser. And then if you look at the number of researchers, in this university, I think all the 400 are are engaged in very active research, because probably the motivation levels are so high that everybody is engaged in research as well as teaching. But if you look at the country, for every million people, there are just 255 research faculty involved, which is again very, very low when compared to countries like US and Japan. And again, if you look at 255 researchers, where is this number coming from? From 1,078 universities that we have in our country, of which 464 are state public universities, 128 deemed university, 432 private universities, and 54 central universities. I wish I had numbers to say that, how many of the deemed university faculty are researchers in terms of the statistics for the country. And then if you look at, again, only 15.8% of our total publications are there in the top 10 journals. This is really disheartening that such a small number goes into the top 10 journals. And again, if you look at statistics, for around 40 to 50% of the publications come from institutions of excellence, that is IITs, etc. And our state public contributes, universities contribute only 28% of publications in that 1.3 million. So this is another statistics where we stand. So no doubt, we are going to be a global powerhouse with respect to number of publications by 2029. But one concern that has been on my mind for a long time, which I speak even at our university faculty, is if you look at the number of fake journals, 62% of the fake journals come from India. This is where your heart literally slumps, Imagine, why are we going in this unethical path, which is actually becoming more pervasive? And then not only that, this unethical path where, we are churning so much of fake journals, and then we are putting so much of data which is manipulated, and these things are on the rise in the country. And this has, I think, brought a lot of international ignominy for the country as such, because we are fabricating our data, which is very, very sad. So I just thought I should share this information with you, because you are the beacons who are going to lead our youth in future, because I see all youngsters here. So there is this responsibility on your shoulder that you must instill the right values in these students and not just chase numbers. It should be top quality, whatever you publish. So I hope, you will take this institution and the country through your contributions, and so that we will be recognized globally by our quality also. Because even in terms of patents, if you look at, our country is lagging behind, but here it's wonderful to see that I think 3 or 4 patents you've already got in this just 1 year. The total publications in this 1 year, how much was it? The number, sorry, I am also again going behind numbers. It doesn't matter, because you've all done wonderfully. Because again, we are all trying to reach that goal, which is in terms of numbers. This is something that has been my concern. We are chasing numbers instead of the quality. See, there was a time when numbers did matter, because that's how we wanted. But now I think we can take a little and start concentrating on quality. Okay, I just wish to thank the institution for having given me this opportunity to be here amongst you people and share your joys with you people. And I wish all of you all the best, because I think you have a long way to go ahead. And you may have many, many more lectures on mid-term goals and that and this, because everything is now goal setting and things like that. So I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Yes, please be very passionate teachers. This is the first top priority. And then, of course, alongside, be good researchers, taking your students also along with you people. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Kavita, for your inspiring words and for joining us in this celebration. I now invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis S.J., to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Dr. Kavita K.R., the Regional Joint Director, Department of Collegiate Education, Mangaluru, Dr. Alvin Desa, the Registrar of St. Aloysius College Autonomous, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, the Registrar of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, Ms. Jovita and Binny Chan, the conveners, the directors, the deans, and my dear members of the faculty. It's a great day for all of us, and we are extremely happy that all of you have really done extremely well in the institution in the 1 year itself. We are celebrating 1 year as a deemed to be university, and we can see the progress in just 1 year in research and many other academic levels that we are working on. is something greatly celebrated. And I'm really happy that the name SAMBHRAMA that was given long ago, I don't know whoever has given it, and we are celebrating it from last almost 10, 12 years. And as Dr. Kavita asked us this question, is there an improvement? I can see there is definitely a large amount of improvement from where we were when we began this whole SAMBHRAMA. We were enjoying not so much of research at that time. Some other achievements, now it has gone much higher and they are doing extremely well in research. And I remember when I took charge about 7 years ago, we had almost about only 30 to 40 research scholars in the institution. Now it has gone more than 150 and beyond, and so many of them having their KSET, NET, and many other achievements with number of articles, that too quality articles, something remarkable that has happened in the last many years. Thanks to the members of the faculty, I keep saying, it's not the building which is old, which is really majestic and looks really great, but then the human resources within the institution, they make a huge difference, and they have made a real difference in the last many years, and that's why we could become deemed to be university. I was so happy to see the achievements of our chief guest today, and she is also a real scholar and done a lot of studies and research. And I really admire her simplicity and honesty and talking about the excellence and quality. When we got the news that Dr. Kavita has taken over as a joint director, we went to meet her, and she was on the way out for a very important program. The moment she came to know that we are there, she stopped there for a while and met us, and I really admire, and I could see who this person is all about. It all shows the simplicity in spite of having great stature and a lot of achievement. And I think after a long time, we have got such a wonderful scholar as joint director to Mangaluru. I think it is something great, and today's speech also she highlighted so much on research and the concerns that we have for the quality in India. I think I'm sure the youngsters are here, the researchers are here, and they're passionately teaching as well as doing research in the institution. That has taken us to this far. I'm sure that will take us even far, and together, in collaboration with many other institutions, we can achieve this goal and also achieve the quality that is required for the country and also for the world. When I remember about this quality and the achievements, there was a little boy in a small village, and he was asked to compete in a very important competition in the state. And very few of them have made it from that little village. And there are a number of stages where they are measured. And this boy has been doing extremely well in a small little village, and then maybe in the taluka level, then in the district level. Finally, he has come to the state level, achieving this great name. By the time he was known and become popular by answering in the interviews, and when they came to the last stages, there are only five of them are shortlisted. And this boy was one among them. And they would say in this interview, maximum 2 questions can be asked. And the choice is left to the candidate. He can take both questions or he can take only one question. All of them were advising this boy to take 2 questions. If something goes wrong, you come this far, and if you take 2 questions, maybe you can really answer, if not one, maybe other you can answer well, and definitely the whole village will be happy and joyful, and we could make it somebody from a village coming to this level. But then this boy was convinced, I will take only 1 question, not 2 questions. But everybody guiding him and saying that, please don't be arrogant and adamant, saying that take 2 questions because you'll have a chance. Somehow he was convinced. He said, I will take only 1 question. So interviews went, and the other 3 interviews, and this man was in the 4th, and the question begins. They asked this question to him. When does the brain cells in the human are very active? All of a sudden he said in the evening. They asked him another question, at what time? Sir, only 1 question. And in the evening for sure, and he got the award. And for his understanding and thinking that when he thought of it, maybe he had thought several strategies. When they ask a question, there may not be real clarification that is there. They might ask another question. So this boy was convinced that it's only 1 question and he will answer that, and there is no clarification, no other question to be asked. I think that gives us some kind of an understanding when Madam said, self-driven. Yes, there are others to guide us. We need to take their guidance. But finally, we know who we are. At the level of our own convictions, we come to know what I can do. That's why it all starts with the self. Then second, maybe with the department. Third, with the institution. And the fourth, with the passion and the goal that I have for the larger society. If one achieves all 4, that person is really in a process of growth. One achieves only for self and nothing about the department. He has a long way to go, or she has a long way to go. One has achieved both self as well as department and gone to the institution level. Yes, to a large extent this person has achieved this goal, but then still one more step. That is for the cause of the society and for the world. And all 4, if somebody achieves, is real passion, self-driven, but always not thinking about oneself, but thinking about the others. That is very important. I think that is what should be our concern as an individual today. To be convinced, first of all, and also to be convinced that we are here when we do either research or whatever we do is not for ourselves. It's always keeping in mind the larger goal, the goal of the society, that we want to make a difference in the society, want to do something for the society so that together we achieve something, together we grow, together we make a difference, and the world becomes a better place for all of us to live. Let it happen more and more in our world, especially in our university here. As we are progressing, we have made a great progress in the growth. As I said, 170 of them in a year has come forward. It's more than 75%. Maybe next year we could achieve 90% of them coming here on the stage for something or the other to receive in a year. And everybody puts that benchmark. I will definitely make a point to come here. I know some of them have been coming from all 10 years. Every year they made a point to see that for something or the other, in quality, I will see that I'll come on stage. And if everybody decides here, you can see the growth. Within a year that I will definitely make it. And I'm sure that we can make it. We have that potential. I wish only God can give us this grace and the courage to accomplish this so that we can truly make a difference in terms of our research and achievement in the country and become a great university for the future. Thank you. God bless you all.
As we have come to the close of this memorable evening, it is my privilege to thank all those who have helped in making this program a grand success. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Kavita KR, for gracing this occasion with her presence and for sharing her inspiring insights. Thank you, ma'am. A special thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, for his unwavering guidance. We extend our sincere appreciation to our registrars, Dr. Ronald Nasrat and Dr. Alvin Desa, for their constant support. A word of gratitude to Reverend Dr. Melvin Dikuna SJ, Pro Vice Chancellor, and Reverend Father Vishwas Miskit SJ, Finance Officer, for their guidance. A word of thanks to Mr. Godwin Maintenance Officer, and the Digital Media Cell for their assistance. A special word of appreciation to the organizing committee led by Ms. Jovita Carol Sones and Ms. Benny Chan for their meticulous planning and seamless execution of today's program. Finally, our heartfelt thanks to all the faculty members, directors, deans, and HODs, as well as the non-teaching staff who have contributed to making SAMBHRAMA 2025 a grand success. As we conclude, we invite you to collect the refreshments arranged at the entrance of LCRI block as a small token of appreciation for being a part of this celebration. Thank you all.